Hi friends, my name is Rachel Ravelette. I'm the Director of Communication for our diocese, the Episcopal Diocese of the Great Lakes. One of the most transformative things I've ever heard was from a retreat speaker who was taking on the idea of the image of God and human beings being created in the image of God. And she said, Imago Dei, the image of God, who I am and who I am becoming. And that really stuck with me because we are God's image bearers. We are Christ's body in this world. And we know that the Spirit of God is always calling us to live more fully into that, to always be becoming. I think that's a really good frame for where we are right now as the Episcopal Diocese of the Great Lakes. We are this new diocese. It's true. We're here. We passed the Constitution and canons. But we are still becoming. And in a lot of ways, we will always be becoming, right? God will always be calling us to respond to the needs of God's creation and to grow into who we are to be as a family of Christ followers. We're also becoming in some really practical ways. In this first year between our primary convention and our second convention, there is a lot that has to happen logistically, legally, for us to become. And so I thought what might be helpful during this time of transition would be to have some regular video updates about how we are becoming. In these updates, I'll give you some quick highlights of what's going on with your diocesan staff and your diocesan governing bodies, the standing committee and the diocesan council, so that you know what we're doing to fill in this practical work of becoming. I'll also have some tips for you in your parish, how your parish can be part of this becoming and what these changes mean or don't mean for you. And then finally, I'd like to invite us all as individuals, as image bearers of God, into a posture of becoming. So let's get into it. Today, your diocesan becoming update is that this weekend, our standing committee will meet for their retreat. Our new standing committee president, the Reverend Molly Bosher from St. Andrews, Grand Rapids, and Vice President Jaleisha Ford Garrity from St. Paul's Flint. They will be leading the standing committee through a time of getting to know each other and getting to understand how they can work together as the ecclesiastical or church authority in our diocese. Then on November 16th, our new diocesan council will meet for the first time. Diocesan council oversees kind of the legal side of being a nonprofit entity. And so they deal with things like budget and making sure that we're in compliance with laws and, of course, our canons. So that's our diocesan becoming update for right now. You can be part of that becoming by praying for our diocesan leaders. What about your parish? Your parish right now, the best thing I have one do and one don't. Your do is to follow Great Lakes Episcopal on social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on Threads, and we're on Blue Sky, which if you love vintage Twitter, back when Twitter was good, I've heard people say, Blue Sky is a lot like that. Again, follow us at Great Lakes Episcopal. A don't is just a reminder that right now you don't want to write checks to the Episcopal Diocese of the Great Lakes. Wait until January 1st, 2025 to do that. If you need to send money to the diocese between now and then, send it to your legacy, Eastern or Western Diocese. And now for you. I want you to spend some time over the next few days thinking about how you can live into a season of becoming. What does it mean to be both currently the image of God and someone who is becoming the image of God? What does it look like in this time and in this place? I'm sitting in the nave at Grace Episcopal Church in East Grand Rapids, which houses our diocesan primary office. And I'm here in the morning, as you might be able to tell. And this day it is today. And this day is becoming. The sun is rising. Even as I've been recording this video, more sunlight has been hitting my face and my eyes. And so I invite you to be like a day that is and is becoming fully itself. And tune in for regular becoming updates from the Episcopal Diocese of the Great Lakes. We'll chart these new waters together.